Good morning. Happy New Year. We always take a trip together over Christmas and New Year's, and this year we've come back to a place that is very special to Lee and I in the Cameron Highlands, but it's a first time for Mom and Dad. We have visited Malaysia all together, actually. We went to Penang last year, and this year we just missed Malaysia, and we are in a great place as well. It is lunchtime. We're on a little road trip. We want to share the midday lunch stop with you, and it's going to be my first time to dig into some of the best Malaysian food, something I look forward to so much when I know a trip to Malaysia is coming. So I want to share all of this with you, but from all of us, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Back at the car, because we came here with Mom and Dad, we rented a car from the airport. Very convenient, actually, with a local Malaysia company. They dropped it off at the airport for us. Anyways, it was a nice drive up here, 240 kilometers, so it took about 4 hours, but it's worth it. It is so good to be back in the Cameron Highlands. This is a very special place for both Lee and myself. I love the atmosphere up here. Today, we are seeing the Lata Iskandar waterfall, and then having lunch right here at this awesome little hairpin of a U-turn. The road is so twisty and turny. I'll show you some drone shots. We are also gonna have a bonus, our first durian in Malaysia. So let's walk over here to check out this waterfall first. Oh man, what a location. There are some places selling some local handicrafts. There are completely Aboriginal villages that you'll pass through in the jungle. This is a proper rainforest in a few sections, just gorgeous. But this highlight is definitely the Lata Iskandar waterfall. This one is pisang. Kelapa is coconut.
Yeah, coconut.
Very cool. The smell is so good. Wow. And then this one, cassava. Wow, this is awesome, dude. It's perfect timing too, thank you. Thank you. One of these, and ubi is tapioca. Ubi kayu. Oh, wow. Terima kasih. And gula melaka is, so this one is gula
Melaka.
Okay.
Coconut, you want?
Yes, please. Like the set.
Yeah.
Like you right here. Yes, please. Thank you. Oh man, this is awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Terima kasih. This one is kempeng pisang kelapa.
Yeah.
Kempeng pisang kelapa. Terima kasih. I know pisang is banana, melaka is coconut. So this is ubi, this is tapioca. Very common in Southeast Asia, a starch, a staple, and it's not so flavorful on its own, but you see a simple recipe like this with the shreds of coconut, shaved fresh coconut, and then that's brown sugar, gula melaka. It's an unbeatable road trip snack. This is a very healthy carbohydrate. It's super starchy. If you've never had cassava, it's like a more starchy potato, like a potato with more fiber that you can kind of feel on your teeth. All over the world. Cassava is a staple for a main reason, really fills you up. It's very useful in many other recipes, but you can have it just steamed straight up like this. The sugar is nice. The brown sugar is very nice.
want more?
Just like this is perfect. Thank you.
Okay,
Maybe see you next time.
okay.
Thank you again. Yes, this is amazing. This is why we came to Malaysia. Lunchtime, when you have a nasi kandar spread, it is never better. Lee, they also have laksa for you. They also have the curry noodles as well.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. That smells so good. Wow.
Wow.
And this one, chicken? Wow.
This is spicy.
Good. Thank you. Yeah. So we've got our rice. Remember, very basic word in Bahasa Melayu, nasi. Nasi is rice. So over here, I'm just guided by my nose right here. I don't actually know the name of these. It's fiddleheads in some coconut milk curry. And there are some small fish, probably going to be salty, full of umami, but also so fresh and healthy. Love the look of a dish like this, man. So they're still setting up, actually. We came here just totally perfect timing. So I'm gonna go for some chicken right here. And there is some curry. You got a ladle on. Oh, some onions too. So this is pretty heavy, oily. The rest of the dishes are fresh though, so you need something heavy to get the deep flavor right in the middle of all that rice. Okay, and then I think these are cassava greens with pumpkin and just a little bit of coconut milk. So I'm going those three dishes, and then I'm gonna pick one fried meat also. So when you've made your selection, you show it to the person working at the cash register, and they will tell you how much to charge for the dish. I am gonna go for a deep fried fish right here. Turmeric, golden fried fish. Finally get a chance to get off the road. I mean, there's frustration, of course, in any road trip. You have to really focus on the job at hand, but then when you get your plate, especially, man, we came here at the perfect timing. They are still serving the fresh dishes. It literally is perfect timing. So to have this for our first meal in Malaysia, what a day. Thank you for hanging out with me. Even though I've been to Malaysia so many times, I think Malaysia is absolutely top, especially when it comes to food and travel. The food of Malaysia is so vibrant and so good, you know? I'm doing this, but actually, one of the things I love the most about Malaysia is eating with the hands. The rice is always so soft. Sometimes the nasi lemak, like the fatty rice, it just goes so well. The flavors are spectacular. And what a location to have lunch today, man. So what do we have here? Well, like I said, on top, some golden fried turmeric fish right there. Little fish, but the flavor goes a long way. Rice right in the middle, and then I got some chicken curry. Looks to be a little bit sweet, maybe some powerful onion flavor, I hope. This new dish over here for me, fiddleheads with some small fish. I don't exactly remember eating that before. Like I said, one of the things I love is that you eat with your hands. Oh, it's been a minute. Yep, so I'm gonna go with this curry, bring it into the middle of the rice. Got some chicken in there. So you wanna mix into the rice any type of sauce. So a curry works great. You mix the flavor in well. It's an art. It does take practice.
Cheers.
The red onion is so crisp and so fresh. It is spicy. Oh, so the chicken has been deep fried first, then added into the curry, and then maybe continued to cook. Because the meat is kind of dry on the inside. It's not like curry that's been cooked for hours and the chicken is so soft, you know? The meat is still very firm on the inside. And then finally, because some of the coconut milk from this dish, which I'm sorry, I can't remember the name, from this vegetable dish with the fish, it has already soaked in and mixed with the rice. That chicken is spectacular. Okay, so let's try the next one. These veg, the fiddleheads, cooking in coconut milk. It was a little bit more thin than the third curry that we chose. Oh, but it smelled so great when she brought it out. It was so fresh. The saltiness, even though the fish are so small, the saltiness goes a long way. They are like powerfully salty. And then with the fiddlehead so fresh like that, so green, the texture is incredible. Another exceptional curry from the display case. Some banana leaf made its way in there, so that shows how they prepare it in the first place. Let's get this out. Let's try the deep fried fish next. So start right at the top, maybe take out the spine bone. So it is deep fried, so remember, if you do chomp on some bones by mistake, you're not going to get hurt as badly as, well, you might not get hurt at all. If they're really deep fried, you could chew right through the bones. Oh, okay, so I've got a few bites out. Let's go back to the rice. The turmeric flavor is pretty mild. Actually, you just get the oily fish. It's very firm. Oh, need a few more bites immediately. So the oily fish, it's just very firm, and then it has a subtle spiciness from the turmeric, for sure. Maybe some curry leaves as well. It's just a deep fried fish. It's exactly all that it needs to be. Oh, I'm glad I chose that one. Another onion in that sweet red chicken curry. Some more rice to chase. Of the 4 things that I chose to go on the rice, the last one is kind of a mix. So it is cooking in its own coconut cream, but I noticed it was much more thin than the others, which is fine. The fiddlehead's curry was so nice and thick. So this is definitely a healthy choice from that glass display. Let's go for some greens and pumpkin. Love when there's something like pumpkin in a curry. Yeah. For all 3 of the curry options, something I can already tell, I love how they are not overcooked. They're really nicely chewy. The greens for sure, but also the pumpkin. It's not just mush. I mean, mushy pumpkin is a nice one as well. But because the greens are so mushy, the pumpkin still being very firm is quite nice. Just a full plate of rice like this, just soaked, sopping in coconut milk. You can just eat it so fast. You know, it might just be spinach. Coconut milk with just the right amount of salt. It can be enough of a soup broth on its own. I'm calling it a soup broth. I don't know if you could call it a curry. Fresh greens and something like a pumpkin or a squash, or I don't know, eggs sometimes. It really is a dish of like 5 or 6 ingredients, but it's so satisfying. Half the plate gone. See what I'm talking about? The chicken, I think, was deep fried first because it's still so firm on the inside, but it has a really hard, crispy texture on the outside. But then it's covered in sweet curry. Tomatoey, oniony. The only thing I think we might have looked for some fresh chilies or maybe some really spicy sambal, but it's okay. I appreciate this. They weren't even set up yet, so I just got too excited, but maybe I missed the chili, the sour chili, the super fiery one. Teo ice limau with a calamansi, the lemon iced tea. Also classic, also something that I look forward to every time I visit Malaysia. So, Mom and Dad, they both have a plate of rice, different curries and vegetables. They're sitting over there. We came to the table that was the most gentle balance of light, also sound. There's a river running down there. You saw the waterfall. The source of that river, way up there. It is just so jungly next to us. And I have one more dish to share. Oh, just opening it, you can smell that banana, the cooked banana. I want to try this right here at lunch. Banana leaf just holds up so well. I love things that are just banana leaf thrown directly on coals. Oh, it's still very hot. What a perfect jungle snack. So I know this is dessert. It's probably going to be sweet. Obviously, it's banana. And there was some batter also. The way that she fries it on this griddle top, so cool. It just drew me right in. Whenever you find a world's perfect snack, you just need a moment of silence to appreciate. Smoky and sweet, slight crunch of texture from all of the strands, the fibers of the coconut, but the backing is banana, and not just banana. It's like honey sweet banana and rich, firm. Oh, even I can say the banana leaf, well, the smokiness comes through for sure. It is a world's perfect snack. How healthy is this too? I love it. Wow. 4, bring it. I'm guessing there was some white sugar in the batter because it has like a multi-layered sweetness. There's the honey, fresh sweetness from the banana, but then there's also some sugary sweetness, like a cake or a brownie. So it is very sweet, but I love that all the other ingredients are natural and the way that it's prepared is so cool. Lempeng, I think, was the name of the snack on the sign. Lempeng pisang kelapa. So I came over here to sit with Mom. We got the good shots of the light. I want to sit with Mom and I want to see her try the... I won't say what it is actually.
Oh, okay. I have to
You
guess.
can smell the main ingredient.
Yeah, banana.
Yeah.
Such a perfect Christmas dessert after hot Malaysian food. Wow. That is good. Banana and coconut baked in the leaf. How do they know how to do this?
That's what I
Delicious.
said. Like, so simple, but it is so good. The combination is just unbelievable.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Is this your plate or Dad's plate? Your plate. You didn't like that one? It's the same fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it. I thought that was a vegetable.
Yes.
It's just strong.
You know, it does. I guess it could be, yeah. So the thing that Mom still does, even though I'm going to say it's the thing that I'm thankful for about Mom, no, she still does it. She still tries everything. Whenever we go on trips together, she always tries everything. She didn't even know what this is. She still tried it. So it is way more than just fiddleheads. Those fish are so salty, right?
Very unique flavor. The sambal was perfectly spicy. Delicious.
I got the same one. They've got the right idea. And for at least 1 hour of driving, of curving through the mountains, this is the only stop. It's worth it because of that waterfall, but also just to stretch the legs. Or to get sucked into some insane early lunch curry like this. So check this out. And notice, this is gonna go great. Maybe, should I just take all of it? No. In some places, cassava is the staple over rice. And it's so easy to eat with the fingers, it's like, like gummy. It sticks to everything else. Look at that. Almost can't drop it. Last bite. Oh, it's always a wonderfully satisfied fullness. Really, I don't know if I could say very heavy food, but it is heavy. There's rice and then coconut milk with every bite, but there's also a heaviness of the heart, a sadness when it's the last bite, because this is tied for my favorite food in the whole world. The best news is that there is about at least another week of this in our near future. Yeah.